Okay, to do this first problem, you have tan x plus cosine over 1 plus sine x equals 1 over cosine x. So you notice this is in terms of cosine. So since that's in terms of cosine, you need to change this tan right here into terms of sine and cosine as well. So let's change that to sine x over cosine x plus cosine x. Keep this part the same. Okay, now what you notice is that you need a common denominator. This has cosine, this one doesn't. This one has 1 plus sine x, this one doesn't. So you multiply this by what it doesn't have, which is the 1 plus sine x. So 1 plus sine x. Whatever you do the bottom, you have to do the top. Okay, and then on this one, since this one didn't have a cosine x, you need to multiply it by cosine x. Okay, so now let's simplify. You need to distribute this sine x to both of these things here. So when I do sine x times 1, that's sine x. When I do sine x times sine x, that is sine squared x over, and I'm going to leave this one like that, but I'm going to go ahead and put the cosine first. Okay, and then when I multiply these two together, I get cosine squared x. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put the cosine first. Okay, so now I have sine x plus sine squared x, and I have the same denominator. Notice this one's cosine x, 1 plus sine x. This one also has cosine x, 1 plus sine x. So that means I can actually combine all of the numerator because I have the same denominator. So I'll have sine x plus sine squared x plus cosine squared x, and I'm going to put it all over the same denominator, which is cosine x, then 1 plus sine x. Okay, and we're trying to make it look like this right side, which is 1 over cosine x. Now, go ahead and simplify. Notice this right here. If you look on your identity sheet where it says the Pythagorean theorem identities, this right here, sine squared x plus cosine squared x, that equals 1. So sine x, and this is 1 over cosine x, 1 plus sine x equals, still trying to make it look like this. Okay, look, sine x plus 1, sine x plus 1, those cancel out. Since those cancel out, that's 1 over cosine x. And there we did. We made the left side look like the right. There you go. It's done.